Hello, myself Sunil R. Here basically we are discussing about the one topic, that is the combination of the Oxford University data. Basically, one of the person asked the question basically. Uh, the combination basically, this combination is combination which Oxford University basically has given. That combination, this is basically infrastructure of the Mumbai, right? Basically, he told that yes, basically this infrastructure basically data is of Mumbai. So is it like that basically the Mumbai city, uh, if this same infrastructure we will place in USA basically, this is going to work? Then he told that no, basically this is not going to work. Reason, the infrastructure basically and the people basically were staying in USA basically, it's totally reverse basically of the India infrastructure basically. There basically English data are more and Indian language data basically are less, but investment basically is there basically. That's why basically they keeps on asking the investment basically to the Indian government basically, and Indian government are basically telling that basically we have given you this H1B visa people basically. That is also one of the investment in the form of, and then basically the people basically who are connected with the USA, Indian people basically, businessmen are there basically, lots of people basically are there. They are also basically doing the infrastructure investment basically. So that's why this was the reason basically why USA always keeps the data in, sorry, that investment chart basically in front of them basically. So this is the only reason basically. So one of the person told that this data basically, same data basically is going to work in Mumbai, sorry, in Bangalore, in Chennai, in India basically this might work. In India basically this might work, but same infrastructure basically will not work in Dubai, not work in USA, not work in UK, not work in Italy. It will not work basically. Reason, this basically. This is the reason basically. That is this. See basically. This is the reason basically. And the employee strength basically. Employee strength is also one of the reason, and the word communication basically is also one of the reason basically. These words basically, this many words basically which India people basically are communicating, their word communication will be little bit more or basically might be less, and mostly basically lots of people says that their communication words basically are more. USA, UK, Dubai, here the communication words basically are more basically. That is the combination of words basically. Of the one person told this, the, for example 20 people basically are there, he's telling something else, he's telling something else, he's telling something like this basically. The combination of the word basically connects, and that connects to the ideas basically. One of the person told that basically after break basically, then also basically the idea basically is going to connect basically. Then only basically the people basically who are earning the 90,000 80,000 crore, how will they will be going to earn this much money basically? Your people basically, that is the IT software company building basically groups basically are doing the testing basically. After that only basically the market basically gets the products. If you will not get the test basically, then basically the people are going to suffer, and you are earning basically more than 1 crore rupees as a project manager, project delivery head. Then basically you have to test, you have to discuss the each and everything basically as much as possible because, so this discussion basically is the base of the software creation basically. The base of the software creation basically is set of words basically. On the base of that basically the coding basically happens basically. So that is the main basically. So for that basically as much discussion basically is possible, that much basically you have to do. And on the basis of that discussion basically the projects works basically. The projects basically works. So one of the person told that it's not so easy to create one city basically. That also to create the different technology basically. That's not so easy. Different technology means one is software technology, another is mechanical technology, another third is diploma technology, then is teaching technology, this, that, basically each and every technologies basically are there now basically. So it's very difficult basically to handle the stuff basically. It's very difficult to handle the stuff basically. It's very difficult to handle the stuff basically. So few people says that basically are this basically how we can control basically. That basically this group basically, that is this group, because they want the business also. Then one of the person told that basically how basically America do the investment basically. Because for example they are giving the 12,000 projects basically to the India basically, right? Then whatever things basically going to happen basically there, for that basically they will be only responsible. So one of the person told that basically the USA basically know that basically if this project will be going to be in India basically, this type of discussion is going to happen. So up to this level basically the talk is also going to happen basically. So according to that only basically the power supply basically, so the power supply basically is decided by the software companies. That basically is wrong basically, that is decided by the client side basically. So the client side basically decides the power supply, that is discussed with the software company, and then basically the software company basically sends the power supply. The main thing is power supply only basically, and that is the ideas basically. In basically simple language basically of the in India in the Indian language basically we say that is ideas basically, the views basically, the talk basically. So like this basically things basically are connected. So it's very deeply connected basically, and that connects to the CRM project basically. That is the TCS example I have taken basically. That TCS example is the best example of the CRM project basically. That CRM project is the best example basically of the, that example actually suits here basically, here basically in every entire basically infrastructure basically this suits basically. So one of the person told that it's not easy to create the city, it's not easy to create the world also basically. University of Oxford group basically. So this group basically might be is active since more than 900 years basically. That means basically this group basically might have reached up to this basically, that is this basically 100% basically they are doing basically since 900 years basically. 900 years means 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 100 year, 200 year, 250 year, 350 year, 450 year, 550 years, 600, 700, 900, 800, 900, more than 900 basically. So they might have 100% done this basically. So in next video basically we are going to see a little bit more achievement of the Oxford University, and their words basically are up to the level powerful basically connection basically they are doing, and the human needs basically which are basically generated by the software companies basically, that is not that investment basically, and that the income is not supposed to get effect basically. That is the 80,000 crore and the 90,000 crore.